Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Brunette, Callie. I love Berry Juice, Janet, Gladys, Diamond, Trish, Monique, Roman, uh, uh, Renee, Alexis, Q, please. Hello. Did I miss anybody? I hope it's not. Sarah. Did I see Sarah? Madeline. Hi, friends. Thomas. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of y'all who are here early. My goodness. Hello. Hi, friends. Hi. MMC, Amanda, Jenny, Deja, Mary Jo. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Friends. Hi, Vivian. Friends. Did you guys see the post on Yarn Over Hook? Did you see what came out? I can't wait to get into that, but first, hello, hi, my name is Sammy. I teach crochet with Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com or follow the link in the description below. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you are making. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. What is in everybody's cup? Oh my gosh, I almost said, what is in everybody's hook? What's in everybody's cup? What's on everybody's hook? I did share something. Amanda, that's amazing. I cannot wait to see that. Okay, can I get into it already? I think so. I think we can just dive in. No worries, Trish. Diana has water in her cup. Deja is drinking water. We love it. I have, bam, water in my tumbler, in my Yarn Over Hook tumbler. Bam! Cheers, friends. Clink. Okay. Sarah, water in cup, C2C for the neighbor on my hook. Jana, oh, that sounds lovely. It is so hot today, and I was just thinking about mojito earlier. That sounds mad lovely. I think we're gonna make some this weekend now. Now I want to. Diana, clink. Water and my shrug. Yay, you got so much crocheting done, Mari. Yay. Are you close? Are you close to finishing? I know, Diamond, it is so hot. It's so hot today. I'm so glad that there's no like smell-o-vision because I'm pretty sure I stink today. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I was sweating profusely before this, and I have so much anxiety sweats because I'm just so excited for today. It's just like, can a girl catch a break or what? Oh my gosh. Like, I'm like, it's hot. I have my air blasting. Ugh, it's hot today. And I'm in this heat as I was murdering. Yep. I love berry juice. I'm just chilling, not drinking or making anything. Q, please. Water in my cup and currently caking some messy skeins. Brunette, soda, and the top for your birthday. Diamond, I usually sit outside to crochet, but today I have to crochet inside because, oh wait, inside, but got a lot of stuff done. Yay, Diamond! Alexis, lemonade, and your axolotl. Jana, you're making a shawl for your cousin. That's amazing. And Thea, hello. You're on vacation in the province of New Brunswick. Okay. It's hot here too. Limited connection. I'm in the country. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping in. I hope that you're able to stay connected because today is an amazing day. I'm talking fast because, you know, I have work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the lives are on the shorter side. So I'm talking fast because I'm excited. We're going to put this in the chat. Gladys, thank you. Gladys, you read my mind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the color palette packet. That was what was released today. Gladys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gladys. There was a lot of work that went into this packet, friends. I'm like about to cry. I'm so excited for this one. Y'all have been asking for some help with picking colors since like my first live. Like since the first live, that is the most asked question I get is how do I pick colors? And I've been seeing people like posting color videos, and then there's this like color block thing going around, and it's mad expensive. Anyway, it's mad expensive. And I just like I was like ugh, I feel like color theory isn't very accessible, and if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know what to get. And like looking up inspiration on Pinterest has become so annoying because of the ads. So anyway, I got y'all. Hi Mars, you came just in time. Hi Vivian, just in time, just in time. Okay, wait, what? Okay, I'm so glad that it's fixed now. Yay. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, are we ready, friends? Are we ready? No, cry like happy tears because I'm excited. Are we ready? Are we ready for the reveal? Can I get a drum roll? Can I get some confetti? Can you please? That sounds awesome. Crochet outside for a while and thought it was so funny to see all the fuzz puffing out of my project. That is so funny. Okay, are we excited? Are we excited, friends? Are we excited? Gladys is already ahead. Thank you so much, Gladys. Okay. Okay. Here's our new packet. Choosing a color palette. It is here. It is here. I put so much work into this packet, and my husband helped a ton by like designing the color wheels, making sure that everything I said was correct, that I'm not lying to y'all, like on paper, on live, recorded, not lying. um he made extra color wheels for me. Did you scream, Gladys? Oh, I'm so glad, friends. I'm so happy. This is why I'm gonna like tear up because I'm just so happy. I'm like, I am so excited for how many people how many like friends this will help. Um, it's an incredible packet. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta calm down. We have so much we have to do today. Okay. Okay. Ugh, I'm not looking at the chat right now. Anyway, my husband, Quentin, amazing. Please give him a follow on IG, Quentin_Puebla. His handle is on the color wheel page of this. But let me share. Let me share it with y'all. He's gonna be like, why did I get all these followers today? He did it the other day that I called him out. He was like, why did you do that? He's just so sweet. And he's like, you don't have to like put me in there. Like, I'm happy to help. He doesn't feel like he's doing anything. And I'm like, honey, I don't think you realize how much you are doing. So this is Quentin. Quentin, the amazing artist. If I do say so myself, which I do. So if you guys don't mind and you want to see some more art and inspiration and just like the amazing work that he has done with Warner Brothers, Disney. I think Netflix is the only place he hasn't worked at. Warner Brothers, Disney, Nickelodeon, indie stuff. He's art directing a film now that's still going through the circuit, the film circuit. And he's just, and I'm always such in awe of my husband. Okay, I'm like my husband's biggest fan. And he personally made 2 of the wheels that are in here, and he custom made 2 more wheels. So he made 4 wheels specific for our packet and gave me his entire color theory class so that I could like take a mini class and then make this packet. So he's just amazing. So if you guys don't mind giving him a follow, I'm sure that he would love it. Maddie, I feel so happy for owning such a big guide, not just crochet, but art in general, because I'm an art school student. That is so awesome. So you got like a little mini like color theory. Roman, we love a supportive spouse. So here is the color packet. So if you put exclamation point color, then the packet will come up. This is exclusively for Yarn Overhook members. So grab your packet. Okay, let me see. Oh, that is so awesome, Trish. Oh, that is so great. Yay. I want to see like how you guys store this. Like store it like with your color charts, because there are some other cheat sheets that we also have in mind coming. Like Alexis and I were chit-chatting about one that she is going to be spearheading. Riri, I'm sure, has ideas. Like there are going to be other cheat sheets coming out, so send us your requests, send us those ideas, grab your color packet. We are going to dive in. So we are ready. Choosing a color palette. So first I want to ask y'all, we're going to ask the poll, ask the friends. I love a supportive couple. You guys sound so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. We do push each other, so I appreciate that. I feel like you guys are made for each other like 2 artists. Oh, I feel like that's so cute. Thank you guys. Thank you. He's amazing. He's amazing, and I'm sure he's like shaking his head right now watching the live. Okay, So I want to know, how do you choose your colors for your projects? Do you go, that's not how you spell projects? It isn't. Hold on. There we go. Thank you, spell check. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm too fast. I'm too excited. Okay. So you go by the vibe. Do you follow the pattern? Do you just pick your faves? Or, let's see, go by the vibe, follow the pattern. I had a fourth choice. Pick your faves or plan it out. Like, you like sit there and you really take your time. Take your time. Or do you like refer to color theory? We'll just say that. Use color theory, because I would love to see if anybody actually does. So how do you choose your colors for your projects? Go by the vibe, follow the pattern, pick your faves, or use color theory? Brunette, my ancestors help me. Rock the boat, Fred. That is so funny. Kelly, hello. Hello, ukulele girl. Okay, oh my gosh, Sammy, I just had a quick scroll. It looks amazing. Can't wait to get my printer going. Okay. Okay. So let's dive in. Let's dive in. I'm gonna read the letter to y'all. A letter from Yarn Over Hook. Thank you so much for picking up this Yarn Over Hook cheat sheet for choosing a color palette. My amazing crochet husband, Quentin, designed these color wheels for a color theory art class he teaches. He was more than happy to give them to me for this cheat sheet and lend a hand in making sure we can convey the basics of color theory for crochet. We hope that these tips and tricks will help you become a master at choosing colors for your next projects. What's included? Full page color wheel, basic color theory palettes, inspirational photos, tips and tricks. How to use this cheat sheet. Familiarize yourself with the many different palettes and look up more inspiration to compare and see how colors work together. Then, print out the color wheel page and get it laminated. Take it and a dry erase marker with you to the yarn store and try out different color combos: monochromatic, analogous, complementary, etc. Mark a color to start with on your wheel, determine your intention and mood, and get to color theorizing. Thank you again for picking up this cheat sheet. We hope this will make choosing colors become second nature and you can quickly get to the fun part, crocheting. Your crochet friend, Sammy. Okay, let's go. So the next page is the color wheel. Wait, you got a bucket hat, Jana? Got your yarn? Oh, got your yarn bucket. That's so funny. I read that as something else. That's so awesome, Jana. Okay, so here's the color wheel. So you'll see this typically, like these are like pricey. I went to Michael's yesterday. I didn't buy yarn. I went to Michael's yesterday and they have like a little baby one that you can like turn and stuff like that. And it was like flimsy and it was like $9. I was like, oh. But I guess it like takes the guesswork out of it. I don't know. But I don't even think my husband owns one. He makes his own palettes. He like, I remember spent like months like painting up different cards for different shades of literally every color combo almost possible. I'm like looking at the stack right now. He doesn't even own one of those things. I don't think he does. If he did, it was in college. Say hi to Toshi. Toshi's bugging me. Usually by the vibe, but if I'm torn, I'll ask my husband's opinion. I think I use color theory by, I studied design in uni, so color theory has infused my blood. LOL, nice, Q please. Diamond, funny because when I was in school for interior design, my interior design teacher says I should go into that field. Nairo, hi everyone, love the question. Perfect timing as I'm currently at on Michael's site choosing 2 baby yarn for my new baby boy coming this winter. For a new baby boy? I'm not reading things right. Your timing is always on point. Nairo, I love that. Grab your printable. Did you grab your cheat sheet? Oh, and Tarja got it. Yep, here we are. Toshi is here. Nairo, I think I'm going to go with light and dark pound of love yarn. because it's over 1,000 yards of skein. I went to the green colorway, but had no clue how to match the green, so I went with grays. Oh my gosh, that cat looks like my grandfather's cat. That is so awesome. No, I don't think it's Nairo's. I think I misspoke. Cute, please. So sorry. I don't think it's Nairo's, baby. And Thea, my favorite colors, but also my brand colors. Ah. Okay, Toshi. Can we go over here so that I can get through this packet? Okay, don't fall. Don't fall, please. Okay. So, color wheel. So this page, print this out. If you don't print out anything else, print this one out and get it laminated. Get it laminated. So then you can take a dry erase marker, pick a color, and then like do all the shapes and things. Okay. So get it laminated. I went to FedEx and got it laminated. I think it was like $2. It's kind of pricey, but if you want to get it laminated, I highly suggest getting it laminated. Otherwise, you can keep it on your phone, save it on your phone, and then just mark it in the PDF. Just do the lines and stuff. Okay. The next page. Warm tones. So, warm tones are energetic, bright, and active. That is this half of the color wheel. And you can see, like, because when you look at it, it's very, very nice and bright. It's bright, it's active, it's like pow pow. Versus cool tones, which is the other half of the wheel. Oh no, Gladys. That's so funny, Naira. Or Lorino. I love it. Mars, I'm using my printer at work. That is so funny. Cool tones are calm, peaceful, and relaxed. So that's this half of the color wheel. So I'm not going to go through all of these, like all of the pages, because I definitely want you guys to look at it. But I want to show you what is included. So there are a bunch of different color combinations in here. Of course, we didn't do all of them because, as my husband explained to me, he gave me like a mini class. While this color wheel is like the standard that you would kind of see, like a basic color wheel, each of these colors can be broken down 50 more times and then have different shades and hues. So sometimes your colors might fall in between this yellow and orange. Sometimes it might fall right here. Sometimes your green might be both light and dark and fall right here. So sometimes when you're going through your cards and you're looking, like say you're looking at colors for yarn and stuff like that, and you're like, it's not, this color is not on here. It might just be because it's in between some colors. So then you kind of just go off instinct. If you have colors here that fall in between here, and you want to find the complementary, still go straight across. You'll want a color that's kind of like in between here. Is Madi? Madi's here, right? If you guys look on Yarn Over Hook at Madi's squares are a perfect example. Madi's background color is a little bit in between these two blues. These two blues. A little bit in between. It's not quite like this true blue. It's not quite a purple. It's like right in between. The colors of her flower are right here. And it's perfect because this is considered analogous, which would be colors that are right next to each other. This kind of gives like a harmonious, kind of like directs the eye kind of thing. That is like the first example here. So picking colors that are next to each other can have a nice like low contrast, very like balanced feel to it. So Madi, and I hope Madi that you're okay with me using yours as an example because your colors are great. So Madi picked colors that were like here. And then her background color is here. So she did a sort of like complementary, split complementary situation, which was really, really dope. So she did this side of the wheel, a cool for the background, and then warm for the center. A very nice contrast. This makes her flowers pop, but also like it's not loud with a loud background. Like you're not like you don't know where to direct your eye. So it was like super, super dope. Super, super dope. What Mari picked for her colors. So what you'll see in the packet are examples like that. So the first page has monochromatic, which is the entire color wheel. Analogous, which is those three like next to each other. Complementary, colors that are exact opposites on the wheel. Split complementary, which are one color and then the two colors on the side of the complement, on either side of the complement. And then I hope you guys have your packet so then you can see a little bit closer, especially with the examples. It took me forever to find examples. It took me forever to find inspiration. But I was like, I need this. I need the inspiration because this is what the friends want. No worries, Mario Joe. Feel better. Hi, Michelle. And then triadic, an equilateral triangle. The colors are equally spread across the wheel. And tetradic, which is, it can be a rectangle or a square. But it is two pairs of complementary colors. So in the packet, it goes through all the details for all of those, the kinds of moods that it kind of like exudes, like what the feeling that you're looking for. And again, you can do any combination. Like it doesn't have to be just purple, green, and orange for a triadic. Like move that triangle around. I'm going to show you guys some examples on the color wheel in just a second. Toshi, I can't. I can't just sit here petting you. Come over here and lay down. Toshi, come over here and lay down. Come lay down. Okay, and then the last page. So all those other pages, it goes into the different color combinations and different palettes that you can choose. The last page, tips and tricks. I want to be sure I'm not missing anything. You used to suck it in school, Omari. I think you have a good eye. I am going to test it out with a square today, Mars. We are absolutely going to do a demonstration. Absolutely. If there's a FedEx near y'all, I printed mine at FedEx and the colors came out so nice. So nice. So I highly recommend going to FedEx to print them out. Okay, so tips and tricks. I will read through this one because this is like kind of general knowledge. Pay attention to values. So on the color wheel, you guys see the general colors, right? These are the values going from dark down to light. You want to pay attention to them because if you pick colors all in the same value, they're going to end up a little muddy. That's why this square doesn't work well. The yellow and the pink are too close. Even if you were to pull it far apart, it's kind of hard to see the distinction between the two colors. If I were to sit here and squint at it, they don't contrast very well. So this is not good contrast between these two colors. That's because they're kind of in the same value. You want to kind of pick things in different values. Like Mari's square, that blue is really dark. The yellow is kind of in the middle. And the orange and the brown is kind of like towards the top in the middle. They're all over the place in values, which is like really, really nice. It's very appealing. So you want to pay attention to your values. If you squint at your yarn together, like you have it all together and you kind of like squint at it, if you don't see like the poppiness of your colors, then it's probably very low contrast. The values are probably kind of the same. You can also take a picture of it, turn it black and white, and then you can see. My husband does this for all of his paintings when he's teaching contrast. Going through his packet, he takes his inspiration photos and changes it to black and white, like gradients, like gray. What's it called? Grayscale? Yeah, so that he can see the different values. So if you want to take a picture of your yarn, make sure that you're in natural light, take a picture of your yarn and look to see if you can see the contrast between all of the colors. If you can, then you have some really great contrast. If you can't, then you might want to pick some other values. Hi! Hi! You're so much! Oh my gosh! Yes, Gladys, yes. That's exactly a grayscale. That's exactly it. Look at him. Toshi. Tosh. I'm trying to do the class. Well, not the class. I feel like I'm teaching a class. I'm trying to do the live. Okay. So pay attention to your values. Figure out a mood. Where will the finished project go? For whom are you making it? Do you feel calm or energized when you look at it? Asking these questions can give you a good place to start and narrow down that first color choice. Then go into the direction of the mood you want to convey. So just like I was saying earlier, how one half of the color wheel is very warm, energetic, active. The other side is nice and calm and relaxed. So if you want a nice like mix of the two with pops and stuff like that, then maybe pick a color on this side and pick a color on this side and then go from there. If you want to do a triadic, maybe you pick green and purple and orange. That's like so springy. It's like very springy, very like flowery, bouquet. If you want something that has like really like just eye poppy and just catchy, maybe you do teal and orange and then yellow and purple. And that would be a tetradic. Nice poppy like feel like how do I describe it? How do I describe it in the packet? Harmonious, dynamic. That's the word I was looking for. Very dynamic. Like that kind of feel. If you want it just to remain calm, pick 3 colors just on the calmer side of the wheel. And then go, depending on your values, that can determine how calm it is. If you want something just like super bright, active, springy, then pick analogous on this side of the wheel. Stuff like that. If you want it to be nice and balanced, do complementary. If you want one main focus with some complementary colors, like some accent colors, then do a split complementary. Instead of yellow and purple, do yellow and like navy-ish and pink. Stuff like that. So, Taylor, hi. How are you? Oh, he wants so much attention. He is so much. Are people taking notes? That is so funny. Hi, Taylor. You just came in time for the color theory class. Did you grab your color packet? So, this square, we had purple. We have like a purple that's kind of like sitting here. A blue that's kind of sitting like here-ish. Oh, it's a little more green. It's probably like here-ish. And then we have a yellow that's like here-ish. So do you guys see how close it is to tetradic? So we have this purple here, this one here, and this one here. But we went to this pink. We went to a pink that's kind of like here. So that's kind of like an odd shape. It's an odd shape to do. And the values were kind of the same for yellow. So this was kind of an odd palette. This one is an odd palette. So you can even see it. Like even when I'm looking at the camera, it's hard to tell this pink from this yellow. It like blends together. It's just muddy. So the logical thing to do would be to go about here and create a rectangle. That should have been our choice. And you know what's funny? That was our first choice when making this square. I picked up orange and we were like, yeah, maybe. But it was the order that we didn't like. So I showed it to my husband again. And I was like, what do you think? First, I showed him these. Because I was like, these go well together. These make my eyes very, very happy. This is like super, super nice. I love these. These are great. Right? Hi, Marquis. Marquis! Where have you been? I've been worried about you. Where have you been? I'm glad that you're here. Yay, Taylor! Callie, that sounds amazing. Okay, so I know he's not happy. He's not happy I'm not giving him attention. Okay, so these 3 colors work great together. Awesome, awesome color combo. Then we took orange. What we did was we took orange and we put it here. So it's kind of like this. And we didn't really care for this. We didn't really like it. So I changed the orange to pink, and we were like, yeah. But then like making it and showing my husband, he was like, yeah, but there's just something off about that pink and that yellow. And I couldn't agree more. Even looking at it, I was like, there's just something off. There's just something off about it. So he said to put it on the outside. We should have just switched it and put the yellow next to the blue. Because, let me see if I can do this all at the same time. I can't. I wish Toshi could hold these. How can I do this? Okay. I can't do this. Hold on. Let me put my yarn down. Just remember the sequence. So purple, blue, yellow, orange. Okay, purple, blue, yellow, orange. The order that it's going in is this. Purple, blue, yellow, orange. It's going perfectly around in the sequence. Versus it was purple, blue, orange, yellow. It went like in a Z. And it's kind of like, So that orange is complementary to the blue. The yellow is complementary to the purple. Can you guys see this? I'm not even paying attention to how I'm holding it. The blue and the orange are the yellowish and the purple are complementary. The blue and the orange are complementary. So alternating that complementary should have been the way we went. So there we go. We are going to redo this square today so that we can get this color down. Okay. So where are we? Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much, friends, for getting the square, or not getting the square, getting the cheat sheet. Thank you so much, and thank you, friends, who have been sending super chats. Like, it makes doing these things like way easier. It's not easy like doing YouTube and stuff like that. And so y'all and your support, Cheese and Corn, have been very, very appreciative, which is just like put the fire under my bum to like get things like this done for y'all. So thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, this one was 23. Hi, Renee. Hi, Nairo. Okay. So Maddie, so teacher, I have a question. LOL. Are those colors the same value, and is it best to use the same value for all colors, or no? Hopefully my question makes sense. So no, these are not the same value. I would say that the orange and the yellow are around the same value, but I wouldn't say that the blue is, and the purple definitely is not. I would say that these are just a little bit off from each other. If they were all the same value, I feel like they wouldn't pop as much because they're all bright, but they're not all necessarily the same value, if that makes sense. Again, like the wheel, like my husband said, because I was asking him last night, like, why does this work and why doesn't the pink work? Like, why aren't these exact colors on the wheel? Like, I don't understand. Like, how is it that this works? And he was telling me that this wheel can be broken up 50 times more per slice. And then you have more colors, more values, more shades, more tones, like all of that. This is just very, 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 very basic. So like this color, I feel like isn't exactly on here. This isn't exactly on here. The yellow isn't exactly on here. That purple, I would say is like here. And then like this blue, I feel like is like up here. So definitely not the same values. Definitely not the same values. Does that make sense, Mars? If you remember, that square was very controversial. It was very controversial. Madi, you know what's funny? This whole color theory thing was taught in my Photoshop class today, but this is much more fun. I'm glad. You know the whole voting scandal? Yes, the voting scandal of 2025. Yes. Trish, I just noticed yesterday's square. Love it. Think it looks better than the card. You should send it to the person who did the card. Oh, this one? The flower from yesterday? I'll show you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, Jenny, it's haunting us, lol. You guys are so funny. That makes sense. Oh, good, good, good. We'd be here for ages if every color was on the wheel. Yes. Yes, we'd be here for ages. Yeah, the purple is more tinted than the other ones. Yeah, so it's just like that. So it's not, you don't want all of the same values. It can kind of be like I said, these two colors are very similar values. And because of these two colors in here, it just didn't work. It just didn't work. So even though we have this next to the yellow, switching these, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. The yellow pops more between these two colors versus at the end. I also think that's why the pink and the yellow didn't work, because of the order that they were going in. That makes like such a huge difference. It makes such a huge difference. So let's do this square. We're gonna redo this square again, or redo this square. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And let me know if y'all have questions. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Pull out the wheel. Do the thing. I love this. I love that it's laminated and that I can mark it. I'm literally going to be taking this with me. It's going to be in my yarn store shopping bag. This marker and this laminated card, laminated wheel. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to be marking stuff in the store. People are going to be like, ooh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just crochet color theory. No big deal. So I highly suggest that y'all do this. I got the Expo dry erase. Fine. You can get the Vis-a-Vis, but that needs water, I think, to erase. And it depends on your lamination. This is a strong lamination from FedEx. I also got my symbol chart laminated. I love it. Makes me so happy. Okay, are we ready? Oh, you moved! Congratulations, Marquis! That is so awesome. I really love the flower from yesterday. Okay, let me show you. For friends who weren't here. This was the flower from yesterday. I did tack it down. I ended up tacking it down in a couple of places to be sure that it stays. It came out so nice. It came out so nice. So definitely watch yesterday's episode if you want to see me struggle with this flower. Oh man. Oh man, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It is so pretty. There we go. Okay. Mars, another question. So how would you incorporate the neutral colors? So I would just, oh, I didn't realize I didn't finish that. So you want to choose a neutral color. Once you have your color packet down, put it next to a neutral color, a gray, a black, a white. It'll change the mood. So going off of the mood that you want, I put a white border around these because I want them to pop. If I put a black border around them, it would kind of subdue them. I feel like it would make them look weird. So choosing a neutral color to go with your vibrance, that completely depends on your mood. If you are choosing neutral colors because they're not on the palette, how do you incorporate the neutral colors into the wheel? Is that what you mean? You want to look at values then for those ones. You want to look at values and again, going off of the mood. If you wanted something very kind of country, giving country, you would do maybe an analogous of browns, some browns in there. If you wanted to do something that's very soft and neutral, very soft and just kind of not blank, but almost just an open canvas. I feel like grays are really pretty. That's just calming and kind of just then you can just do that. I feel like neutrals are more easy than colors. Very neutral colors I feel like are just way easier than colors. Does that make sense, Mars? Do you mean neutrals for like around it? Exactly, Q please. If it were in grayscale, you wouldn't be able to tell the contrast because the values are so similar. So that's why they become muddy since there's no contrast. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Oh, wow, Luigi, that's so funny. Mari bonus, even if you're going for a pastel palette, not all of your colors should be tinted. You need a couple of saturated colors in there, but not too bright either. Exactly, you do not want all of the same values. That's how you end up with stuff that kind of just looks like, what? Like muddy is like a perfect way of describing it. You just gave me an idea for your yarn overhook tapestry. I can make a bag out of it for yarn shopping. Yes! I love that. Gladys, Sammy, I did the grayscale trick with the colors you were showing and posted on yarn overhook so you guys can see the value and difference. Oh, thank you for doing that, Gladys. Let's see. I definitely want to see that. Yeah, perfect. This is so good. That is why we want the yellow on the inside and not the outside because the orange and the blue are the same value. I love that. Thank you so much for doing that, Gladys. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, if you guys want to see a good like the reason why you don't want to do that, because I can't change my video to black and white. So the reason why we don't want the orange and the blue together and why we want it like this, then check the post that Gladys just put. I love this collaborative color theory class that we're doing right now. I love it. I love it. Okay, we have to get to this square. Oh, that's so great, Marquis. I am so, so happy. Congratulations to you and your family. Okay, I have my square here. The controversial 23. Can you please, fun fact, neutral tones are the mixture of all primary colors together. If you use two colors, choose a color that is the mixture of those two. So try mixing purple and yellow, you'll get a cool beige. Ooh, so that's something to keep in mind when picking neutrals. Oh, good, Mars, I'm so glad. This is the card. So this was the card that we did, the controversial, the voting scandal of 2025. This was the card. And see what I would like, I'm gonna do it real quick and then I'm gonna crochet because I have to get to crocheting. I think this is pretty accurate. And then I'm going to put this in grayscale. That's why. That's probably why we don't like it. It's completely mud. It is completely muddy. Only the center stands out. And I can show y'all. Oh my gosh. That is grayscale, right? I'm pretty sure that's grayscale is what I'm doing. Yeah. Completely muddy. Except for the center. That's probably why we're like, about the colors. Because they're like all the same value. But it's okay because remember, when we looked at the flower squares, we were like, oh, these are wonderful. These are wonderful. Okay, we're gonna get to crocheting. But first, water break, because I think we missed it. Cheers. Clink. This is the first time the more complex aspects of color theories has actually made sense to me. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yay! I was learning like right with y'all because I was like, I need to understand this if I'm going to be talking about it with the crochet friends. And Quentin has been so busy working overtime to get the show finished. And he was just so sweet. He was so sweet and took a lot of time out to help me. So I'm really glad that y'all are as appreciative of this as I am, because I've learned so much. I've learned so much. And I'm so excited that we're doing this at the end of the summer stash bash, because I'm excited to go shopping for more colors to add to our wall so that we have more options when we make these squares. Because my finger slipped yesterday and I ordered Claire Montgomery's third deck by accident. I ordered it on accident. So we're gonna have another deck. We're gonna have another deck to play with. And so that gives us 150 cards to go through, because we're gonna go through all of them. That gives us 150 cards to crochet, and I'm like, I need some more yarn. I need some colors, all the things. Was wondering what this voting scandal was. LOL, now I know. Oh, good, you watched it? Yeah. So funny. Yep, finger slipped. Whoops. I think you feel like your eyes have been opened after this whole color theory knowledge. LOL, I feel you. It really has. It really, really has. Taylor, can I ask what show your husband's working on, or is that not allowed? LOL. It was announced. Yeah, because I think he has it on his. Let me check his IG. This is how I always know whether or not I can say anything. Okay, it was. So he's working on Get Jiro. It's an adult animation based off of the graphic novel by Anthony Bourdain about a sushi chef. From what I have seen, it's gonna be so dope. So I'm really excited to see it, and it should be released next year. So that's what he's working on. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm so lucky because I get to see him work on stuff. And you guys hear Leo? I get to see him work on stuff, and like he brings me to work sometimes, and I get to like talk with the people working on the things, and it's so fun. It's so fun. I love it. It's wife privileges, that's what I call it. I often get to see shows before everybody else does. He takes me to like the premieres and stuff. I saw a premiere of Superman on the Warner Brothers lot the week it came out, I believe. It was so cool. It was so cool. So yeah. Yeah. I really like getting the inside scoop on things. And the drama. The tea, y'all. The tea that I get. Ooh, it's so nice. It's like one card every life for the year. LOL. I know. I know. That's why we're designating a day, Square Up Saturdays, for our granny squares, because I could gladly do these every day, but we can't do that. So they're going to be on Saturdays. We're going to do a square. And so now that we have two decks, we are going to vote on the deck first, and then vote on the card, and then go on to the colors. So it's become like a whole game. I'm so excited. Okay, where are we? Here. I remember how to make this square, so hopefully this one should go by pretty quickly. Okay, so that was the purple. Where are my wee scissors? I must have left them in the living room. Do I have some? No. Okay, let me get these wee scissors. Is it going to be dubbed? I'm pretty sure it's all in English. And then when the character speaks Japanese, then there's going to be subtitles. There are... Oh, I almost spoiled it. I almost spoiled it. Yes, there will be subtitles when Japanese is spoken, and as well as other languages, but it'll be in English. Hi, Cassie. Wow, look at him go. That's so exciting. I'll keep my eyes out for it. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. It's dope. It's dope. And Anthony Bourdain was um huge. So they're putting their all into this series. The producers were like friends with him. And so they're putting their all into this series. So here's the center. We got the center done. On to the next color. Gladys, I love that you took pictures and made it grayscale because that was so, so helpful. I'm like thinking about it. Hi, Snowy the Winter Wolf. I started crocheting back in February this year, and so many people said that my crochet won't be sold. Yet I got so much sold. Good. And I hope that you sell out even more. And I'm glad that they're eating their words because that is so rude. Good for you, Snowy. Snaps for Snowy. Romney, hello. Okay, I want to ask more. Don't want to get in trouble. LOL. No worries, Gladys. No worries. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I don't think there's a trailer or anything, and the release date hasn't been announced. So I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to say much. Sometimes I forget, and I'll just be like talking with people, and then Quentin will be like, I'm like, oh, right, I'm not supposed to know that. Oh, goodness. But it happens very rarely. It happens very, I understand an NDA. So it's not, I don't let it slip often. Nairo, okay, I'm actually back because my mother isn't even home. She's with her bingo friends. I now have a free evening, so I'm back crocheting. Yay, welcome back, Nairo. Brandelian Breeze. Hello. YouTube just recommended this stream to me, and I'm definitely feel like I'm the target audience. Hello. I'm so glad that we found you and that you found us. I'm working on some projects for a friend in Wisconsin. She moves into her dorm room in August so she can have a dorm to herself. I want to make stuff for her so she can feel like at home in her dorm. That's so fun, Snowy. I love that. I love that so much. And that's so sweet of you to do that. Thank you so much, Taylor. Romney, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm so sorry that you were in a crochet slump. Maybe today's live will get you out of that slump. We were talking color theory and like picking colors and stuff. And like we just released the color choosing a color palette cheat sheet. So you guys got to grab it. Maybe that'll give you some inspiration. Because I totally feel that. I totally feel that. Okay, and then that's right. Okay. Wait. Am I doing this right? Yes. Oh my gosh. Best tips to crochet fast. Yeah, you guys have some really good tips. Not to move so much. You guys have some good tips. Also just like finding a good rhythm and not every knowing that not every stitch is going to be as fast as another stitch. Like my single crochets I feel like aren't as fast as my double crochets because I feel like I can't find the stitch to go into in my double crochets as well as I can my single crochet. Or no, I feel like I can't find the stitch to go into in my single crochets as well as my double crochets. So it also just depends on the stitch. Thank you, Taylor. So grab if you put exclamation point color, the color palette one will show up as well. I think I interrupted myself before saying that. There we go. And the yarn. I think it also depends on the yarn too. So like I feel like when folks kind of like boast about being able to crochet quickly, again, it's a social media thing. Cannot fault the folks for doing it. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about how it all depends on a lot of things. So just to like give you guys like a little hint, like a little theme, right? So when I film the promos for Yarn Over Hook, I'm always doing something with a granny stitch. I don't know if you guys noticed that. If I'm ever filming myself crocheting, it's always the granny stitch. That is the stitch I can do the fastest. That is the stitch that I can do 100%, like hardly make mistakes with my eyes closed. Like I could do that stitch with my eyes closed. Um, so if you go and watch anything that I'm filming myself crocheting in, which is like mostly the Yarn Over Hook promos, I'm always doing the granny stitch. If you watch any videos where people are making jokes about like live crocheters or something like that, or they're crocheting and it's like really, really fast and they're like not looking at their project, it's likely a granny stitch. Every video I've seen it's people doing the granny stitch. That one I think is the easiest stitch to go really, really fast in, and you don't have to watch it. You can just feel where you're going. So just a little like, just a little hint. You guys are gonna notice it now. It's the granny stitch. The granny stitch is like the stitch that you can go really, really fast on. And I know because I do the same thing. That is the easiest stitch for me to crochet while filming. So go and watch videos of influencers crocheting very quickly and not looking at their projects. Marquee depends on the yarn too. Like the smoother the yarn, the faster I am. True, 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 true. Um, Trish, I thought I was just a slow crocheter. It turned out that it was my hook. Once I got a clover hook, I hate using the other one too. That too. Like it literally depends on everything. It depends on so many factors. So many factors. Taylor, you know, I almost put color just to see if that was it, but I didn't want to look like a fool if I was wrong. You should have followed your instinct. I thought about you. I thought about you when I picked the word. I was like, what would Taylor pick? What makes the most sense? What is like intuitive? So I picked that thinking about you, Taylor. I told you, I think about y'all a lot. I think about y'all a lot. I think about our community a lot. I really do. I really mean it when I say that I do. Okay. I want to go around this so it's not like I don't have to weave this one in. There we go. And then 3. Rasni, hello. I am working on this square today. We are redoing this square with our color theory. Ja-ja! I erased it, but we're doing a tetradic color combo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, grab that color theory packet and then you'll know, you'll understand, you'll be in the know. How are you doing, Rasni? Made a skirt, but I'm still working on it. Very nice. Trish, I am just trying out intermediate beginner now. You're like you feel like you're an intermediate beginner? What do you mean? Ah, great tips. I'm taking notes. Yeah, I mean, film yourself doing the granny stitch. Jana, I'm almost making the same stitch as the granny stitch, but in triangle form. Ooh, like how? How is it done if you can explain it? Taylor, I got you. Kelly, I don't know if I should make the swirl granny square or the windmill granny square for my blanket. Ooh, both are really nice. Both are very fun. That would be very hard to decide. I don't try to be fast, just steady. Yeah, I don't try to be fast, just consistent. If I go too fast, I get inconsistent. Speed is not important to me. Speed is not important to me. Um, I feel like at the end of the day, if like the project is made well, I don't know if I care how long it took. Just so long as it came out the way I wanted it to come out, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't worry so much about speed. I really wouldn't. Worry about consistency. Pay attention to your consistency and the quality of your crochet, not the quantity. Was that deep? Ooh. I feel like that was just like regular. Okay. I need to be sure that I'm doing this right. I'm like speeding through this. Speaking of quickness. But I feel like I know this pattern. Okay, I am doing it right. Okay. Let me tighten up this magic circle. Okay. Here we are. Bam. Here's where we are so far. So this is still the same as this square. It's still the same. Remember, the issue were these two colors. These two colors. Okay. So now we're going to put yellow on the inside next to this blue, because as Gladys perfectly, wonderfully demonstrated for us, if you look at the pictures on Yarn Over Hook, the orange is the same value as this blue. So it's very muddy if you put them next to each other. That's why we didn't like it when we were first doing the square. And that's also why this square kind of looks like, huh? I want to take a picture of this square. Did we do that? I took a picture of the granny card square. Hold on, I need to wipe my lens. But I don't think I took a picture of like my square so we can see. Yeah, that looks accurate. Yeah? Is that accurate? Yeah. Okay. And this is me looking with y'all. That is so crazy. Yeah, look. So the pink and the yellow completely blend in together. The pink is a little bit darker than the yellow, but this is the pink and this is the yellow. So yeah. Okay. The beauty of crochet is delayed gratification. Slow and steady is the best part of crochet. See, I love that. I love that. Taylor, are you going to join all your granny squares together at the end for one big Yarn Over Hook community blanket? Is Roman here? Because Roman gave it away yesterday. Are we missing the water breaks? Sorry. Cheers. Clink. Thank you, guys. Thrifty Crocheter. Hello. Oh my gosh. All of our old friends are here today. How are you, Thrifty Crocheter? Brandelian, now that I've gotten a lot faster with crochet, I'm getting frustrated because I want to be crocheting, but I don't need all this stuff I'm making. That's so funny. Okay, so Taylor. It does look so sad in grayscale. Taylor, I may or may not be giving these squares away eventually. May or may not. There's a rumor that there may or may not be some giveaways in our future for these squares. We just haven't determined how. There's going to be so many. I can't decide if I want to just gift them or have like some fun, friendly, not competition, but like a giveaway of sorts. But I don't plan on keeping these squares. You weren't expecting that? Nope, I don't plan on keeping these at all. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very, we did these together and Roman and I were chit-chatting and Roman came up with that idea. He's like, how do you feel about this? And there was seriously like zero thought. Yes, immediately yes. We made these together And I kind of want to see them go to the friends. So yeah, I just haven't decided how to go about it yet. Haven't decided. So I want it to be like, I want it to be fair. And then everyone is so different. So yeah, I haven't decided how I want to do it yet. The cheat sheet has summoned all the crocheters. That makes me so happy. No, I don't want to blanket. I don't want to blanket because like we made these together. We made these together in the community. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Um, Trish. Well, I accidentally made an intermediate pattern. I thought it was easy, just read it step by step. I just don't want to rush. The only thing I struggle with is picot stitch and front and back post. Oh, and those are some of my favorites. I can absolutely help you with those, Trish. If you message me. I think you said that you messaged me too, actually. Let me check. Let me check Yarn Over Hook. I feel like friends are posting things and messaging me. So let me check. Oh, Trish, thank you so much. I missed your comment. Thank you. And thank you for sending me a picture so I don't miss it. I do feel sad when I miss y'all's comments. I do feel very sad. Thank you, Trish. Okay, let me see. Ah, no worries, Callie. That grayscale sure helped. Yeah. The doing things in grayscale will definitely help. Will definitely help. We did it together as a community. Exactly. Okay. Where? Okay. I wonder who will get the voting fiasco one. I know that one is so funny. I need to write on the tag like the voting scandal 2025. I'll move to the US for this giveaway. Oh, no, Brunette, I will mail them. I will put 50 million stamps if I have to for our international friends. I will. Like I'm not going to exclude y'all because there's so many of you all who I know I will, Annette, I will. There's so many of y'all who are international. And like we look at our analytics and we have a lot of international friends. So no, 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 no. I will, you do not have to worry about that. Shipping, I will be paying for that shipping to get this to y'all. Okay. Let me get this one. I'm glad that you guys could understand it because I um I was really nervous about having to explain this today, and I was hoping that one that I could say analogous correctly. I've been practicing that all like for like a week. I've been practicing saying that word analogous, and I said it so smooth. When I was reading the letter, I was like, "Oh, nailed it!" I was so nervous. I was thinking about it all day today, um, because I wanted to be sure that I was able to explain things well to y'all and that I wouldn't say anything wrong. And I told my husband to watch. And so I was like extra nervous. So I appreciate that. I'm glad that you thought that I was explaining things well. And you guys know that if you ever have questions, like do not hesitate to reach out to me. If you are picking colors, send me a picture. Send me a picture while you're at the yarn store. Message me. Like Yarn Over Hook is going to become ginormous. There's going to be millions of us in this community. If you want to message me and ask me questions, do it now because I don't know if I'll be able to handle thousands of messages. So if you want to ask me questions, ask me now. If you want to connect with me now because I don't know if I'll be able to do it in a year. Where the people that stayed through all the squares will get a square of your choice. MMC, that's a good one. That is a good one. I have to decide. I have to figure it out. I think I have an idea. I'm not going to say on here because I have to talk about it with the team first. But I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. Oh, I forget how confusing. Right, this was like super confusing. Right, it's that. It's that. Okay. Right? No. It's this. And then hold on. Where is the granny square deck? I can't remember. I think she puts the popcorn somewhere special. Page 12. Thank you, Monique. Hi, Trisha's son. How are you? Okay. Okay. That's what I was forgetting. I don't think I did that for these either. Okay. No, I didn't. That's so interesting, though. This came out perfectly still. Okay. Well, we are going to have to stay consistent. Alrighty. Where are we? I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. Remember me when you're famous, haha. No, it's so funny that you guys say that because um there's no way that I could forget the core group. I mean, Marquis, Thrifty Crocheter has been here since like day one of my lives. Like day one. Um Marquis Marquis, you've been here for a really long time too, which is why I've been like, where in the world is she? And then when I went to your page and I tagged Taylor in your Minecraft chicken jockey, I was like, this better greet her so she knows I'm thinking about her. So trust. That's not even a thing that I'm capable of doing. Forgetting my friends from the beginning. That is not something I'm capable of doing. So trust. No worries, Trish. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I counted out loud. Alrighty. I already love this so much more. I already love this so much more. I am so, so happy with it. Okay. So incredibly happy with this one. Okay, and then did I do that there? Okay, good. I remember missing stitches like when I was doing this the last time, the one during our voting debacle, the voting scandal of 2025. Yes, friends who just joined us, what is on your cup? What is on your hook? If you have not already shared. And if you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, why not? We would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. You can get our color, picking a color palette, choosing a color palette cheat sheet for free on Yarn Over Hook. Share what you are making. We would love to see. We would love to see. You can join at yarnoverhook.com or follow the link in the description below. Let us know when you've joined. Oh, perfect timing, Nightbot. You can just click that link. Super easy peasy. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. We've had so many new friends the last week. We are over 600 members now. Do you guys remember when we were celebrating 500? We are definitely going to hit 1,000 before the end of the year, and I am so hyped. I am so hyped. Join now, everyone. Cassie, thank you so much for sharing that. Brandelion, is it Brandelion? Is that how it's pronounced? I'm making an alpine stitch blanket with yarn I got at Ollie's. What is Ollie's? What's that? Is that the store that everybody's going to for yarn? And you can get like so much yarn from there? Is that what store that is? I feel like I've seen that store. Okay. I think I started on a different corner than I was supposed to start on. That's fine. I don't think it really matters. It should even like keep it from twisting. I bought a lot of yarn at Ollie's. What is this Ollie's? What is this? Marty, by the way, I'll probably be tagging my finished pack on Yarn Overhead Color as Yarn Overhead Color approved. I love that. But you already said that you've taken classes, that you have an eye for it, Marty. Trish, love Yarn Overhook. We love having you. Taylor, I never asked. What made you want to start a community? You never asked. Is Roman here? Roman is the founder. He was like, what in the world? Why is there no space for crochet? My mom was like sharing with him. I don't know if I want to say it. Should I just say it? I don't know if I want to say it. But basically just sharing that there wasn't a space for crocheters. And for crocheters that weren't the second. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? They weren't the second pick. They weren't the second. Like, you know, knitting and crocheting. As well as like an updated space, a modernized space, a contemporary space. There just wasn't one. And my brother is one that is when he finds that there is a like a need for something and he's interested and knows that like, oh, I can fill that need, then he's like, great. And it's just like, he just does it. He just does it. I got an email from him. He's like, hey, this is what I made. I just made this thing called Yarn Over Hook. Join it. You'll see it. It's going to be amazing. That was literally what he did a few days after my birthday. I think on my birthday. I think he sent me the email. I can't remember because he created it on my birthday. And that is Yarn Over Hook. That is how Yarn Over Hook came to be. Was Roman like, I can do that. This is missing and crocheters are treated as second class. No, I'm gonna fix that. And then Yarn Over Hook was born. That is how that happened. And then he messaged me and was like, hey, can you film a video to do this? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And then I did it and I was like, wait, this is fun. I'm gonna do this now. And then that's how I got into doing this. Yep. Yep. It started as like a space that my brother realized that my mom didn't have a space for crochet. He created a Notion. It started out with a Notion page. I'm not telling the story right. Started out with a Notion page. which you can also get on the download page from the color palette. Started out with a Notion page, and then he was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna take this further, we can do more than this, and then did it. He's a dope dude. So definitely grab the Notion page, friends. Let me share it with y'all. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you so much. Yeah, if y'all are on Notion, you have to check out this Notion page. This is where Yarn Over Hook was born. Let me get it. Thank you so much, Taylor. Oh, you guys are so fun. Yeah, so like you guys are all part of the first year. You guys are all part of the first year. Dandelion, Brandelion. Cute. Brandelion. I love that. Okay. There we go. Notion page. I was like, what am I getting? And then I need to add this to Nightbot. Why is it not letting me share this? Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Okay. Ah! I'm running out of time. Okay. Notion page. Where it all started. Brandelion, welcome. Welcome to Yarn Over Hook. You guys are the OGs. You are the OGs. Okay, so here's where we are so far. It's already looking amazing. This is already looking so good. So, so good. Okay, so let's get this orange on. Is it looking so good? Hi, Jonathan. Okay, where are we? Right here. Oh my gosh, look at these ends. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is already looking so good. It's looking so good. I love this. And I picked these colors, like I said. I had talked through what was wrong, not wrong, but just like what wasn't ideal about the square that we did before and what colors I should pick. And I laughed when I told him, I was like, it's so funny because our first instinct was actually the orange. That was the first one that we picked. And he was like, yeah, no, that was a good choice. He's like, I just would have changed the order. So it's so funny. Snowy, you'll have to watch the replay. Isn't the orange so nice? The orange is really, really nice. Callie, you got to get the deck and make sure to get the right deck. Yeah, definitely. I would not get this deck off of the Clock app. I don't think that Clara Montgomery officially sells it on the Clock app. I don't think she does. Um, Either get it directly like from Amazon or from the printing press. I think it's called Search Press, to make sure that you don't end up with a fake one. I know a lot of people that ended up with fake ones. Know of a lot of people who ended up with fake ones. So you don't want to end up with a fake one. What's your tea, Snowy? What happened? Hi, Robin. Oh, Michelle, I didn't know that. Roman. The longest chain footage. That is as far as Roman has gotten in his crochet, by the way, guys. Oh my gosh, Snowy Wolf, I really hope that your sister's okay. Sending you all the good vibes. Oh my gosh. I'm sharing this live everywhere. Hey, what did I do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. We got it right. We got it right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hope that your sister's okay, Snowy. Callie just posted the first 3 sections of my micro crochet blanket. Yay! I can't wait to see it. Maria. Hi, Maria. Oh, Brandaline, that is so nice. Aww. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's really nice. Okay. We're like racing to the finish here. So if you have not grabbed your color, what is it? Choosing a color palette cheat sheet, make sure that you grab it. Make sure that you grab it. Let me know if it ends up helping you out. Message me, send me pictures of the colors that you pick if you have any questions, or just post it. If you post a picture of the colors if you have questions, that will also help some other crochet friends. So don't be afraid to post it. This is a safe space. Nobody's going to judge. Nobody's going to go after you. And if they do, I got you. But ask questions. Ask questions. I want to see you guys using your color wheel source too, if you don't mind. I would love to see that. That would like make me so, so happy. If you got your pages laminated and was using it at a store, that would make me so happy. Let's see. It looks like most of you also go by the vibe. So let's go over the poll results. How do you choose your colors for projects? 53% say go by the vibe. 16% say they follow a pattern. 26% pick your faves. And 4% color theory. So I'm glad that we are using color theory now. I'm so, so glad. Does that poll, maybe we'll do another one in like a few weeks or like a month or so, and we'll see what the results are then. Water break. Clink. I feel like I'm racing the clock. Oh my gosh. It'll be okay. I love this square so much. I already love it so much more. I already love it so much more. Okay, 3. And then let me cover that up, leaving in a couple of these ends so I don't have to weave them in later. And is this it? Yes. Yes, I think so. And going in here. No, that's not it. There we go. And then going into here, here, and here. Yay! All right, I will put a border on this after I finish up with my work that I have to go to and post a picture. But I do want to show you guys a comparison. Okay, so this is the square. We took a picture and we realized that it was pretty muddy, right? I hope Annette won't come to me. We're gonna weave in all those edges. Okay, ends first of all. So this one, we took a picture and it got muddy. This one is what we did last time. Took a picture and these were muddy. And this is what we have now. Look at how vibrant that is. Look at how vibrant and beautiful that is. The colors are so much better. That contrast is so nice. That contrast is so, so nice. Isn't this so beautiful? Isn't this so pretty? Wow. It is a total transformation. Now, do you see what I mean by muddy when the values are too similar? This is way more dynamic. Isn't that wild? And we only changed one color and then switched it. It was such a small change. Such a small change. Wow, it does look like the tropics. Just absolutely incredible. Just incredible. Incredible, incredible. Ah, what an awesome day. Yeah, it does. It pops out because these are popcorn stitches. Yeah, these incredible. Incredible, incredible. This is awesome. I'm gonna put a look like even further away, you can see every single color. Every single color versus this. Do you guys see that difference? Color theory. We need Madi with the stars, with the sparkles. Color theory. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you have not grabbed your color theory packet, grab it. Grab it, go over it, laminate the pages that you need to laminate. Incredible, incredible stuff. I am so, so glad. And I really, really hope that this packet will help y'all become color theory masters. That choosing yarn colors won't be so daunting. Again, message me, post pictures, whatever you would like if you have any questions. It's not, oh, is it the same orange? There's no orange in this one. This one is yellow and pink. Yeah, you can't even really tell what color that pink is because of how muddy this is. Yeah, this is like a yellow and pink. And then this is a yellow and orange. And then we switch the order. Incredible difference. Just incredible difference. Sonia, that's wild how much the difference a small change can make. But is it bad that I like the muddied colors better? Is it because I also like more muted color palette? It might be. If you like a muted color palette, then sure. That would definitely, yeah. So it's not bad. That's not bad at all. The beauty of color theory. One is a color, one is cooler, and the other one is warmer. Well, it's also the values. The values is what's making it, what made this one a little muddy. So I made it a little muddy. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what made this one a little muddy and this one brighter. But yeah, thank you all so much. Today was so awesome. I feel like we learned so much today. This was incredible. And thank you. I want to be sure I thank everybody properly. Thank you so much for the super chats. Taylor, thank you. Gladys, thank you guys so much. Thank you. This is going towards keeping us being able to do this and my new computer. So thank you guys so much. For our top fans, thank you. I think this one's Gladys. I wish that they would put the names. Gladys, #1, thank you so much. Taylor, #2. And Chow Ann, #3. Who's that? #3. Monique. Thank you guys so much. Today is Tuesday. I will be live again tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. So definitely come and join us. Don't forget to post pictures if you end up using the wheel at your yarn stores or printing it out and laminating it. I would love to see. The Yarn Whisperer, hello, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you pulled up today too, Mari. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for such an amazing day. Thank you for grabbing the packets, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Crochet all day. Bye, friends. Bye.